Okay, hi everyone. My name is Wah, and I'll be leading your self care class today. Self care is based on Ayurvedic medicine, traditional Chinese medicine, simple tips that I've learned along the way, common sense, and it's based on this book. The book comes with a bunch of cards, different colors. Different colors are different energies and different times of the day. And so we explore the different energies just in case maybe you are not experiencing some of those energies. So today is focused on people who are struggling. Hey, everybody, thanks for signing in. Today's is focused on those people who are managing depression. So, unless you're doing Prozac or some kind of numbing agent, so some kind of chemical agent in order to stop the neurotransmitters, um, your mind will and energy will fluctuate throughout the day, and you make choices as to what you're going to think, what you're going to do, and what you're going to have. Hey, Michelle's here. So, yeah, today is focused on depression, and I would like to focus on these green cards, these integrate cards, not because the green cards are the um, the symptom of depression, but because I think they are the remedy for depression. So, you'll see lots of different activities. You've got giggling and give something away and cleaning, organizing, exhaling, find your angel wings, hang somewhere, go for a walk, do the cross crawl movement. Like lots of lots of activities for you to do in order to recircuit the brain. So, as we go through our class today, um, we'll focus on things that happen to people who suffer with depression. Okay, and hopefully, then you'll walk away with a couple of tips that you can share with a friend, or you might be able to even use yourself. Okay, so begin by closing the eyes, feet flat on the floor. Or if you're seated on the floor, then both sit bones even, planting yourself on the earth, feeling your energy, allowing yourself to be. So, one of the first ingredients of depression is thinking that you should be different than you are. So, you're not giving yourself permission to be, to occupy space. You not only occupy your space, but claim it. Be like, it's mine. It's mine, all mine. This is all mine. Like, 5 feet, 6 feet around you, in front, behind you, 6 feet behind you, all mine. Fill it with your energy. Other people's energy feels weird to you. Let's just say that. Not helpful. Your energy, yeah, you can work with it. 6 feet above you, all the way up to the ceiling, all the way up to the sky. Claim it. Heaven is mine. And 6 feet below you, all the way down into the earth, the rocks and the soil, all mine. All right. And begin by rubbing the palms together and feeling how your energy feels. So you just visualized it. You claimed the space around you. You claimed the space inside you. You claimed your organs and your bones. It's all yours. It's all yours to take care of. Now just feel, how does your energy feel? It's in between your hands. You can go on the backs of the hands, you can wash your hands, you can just rub the hands together, whatever feels nice to you. So just kind of explore, be curious. What does that feel like with my eyes closed? I wonder if I could tell it's me if my eyes were closed. How do you know that someone else is touching you and not you touching you with your eyes closed? You feel their energy. You feel their electricity. They have a little bit different electricity than you. So you're like, oh, what was that? All right. And take your energy, the thing that feels like you, and cup your palms over your eyes and receive your energy. Focus the eyes on a point in the distance. Looking into the forest, looking out onto the ocean, looking up into the stars, and focus the eyes on a point of light. Breathe in something beautiful. Close the eyes, and we'll rub the palms together again. So maybe that time you were like, I can't breathe in anything. Can't breathe in anything wonderful. Don't you understand? I'm depressed. So then you're like, okay, that just means we have to try again. There are two options. Good job, or try again. Two options. Good job, or let's try again. So just feel your energy. There's something in between your hands that's activating. Depression means there's no energy activating. You feel that you have nothing to work with. Okay? But something is activating between your hands. And you're doing it. So just feel that you can. You're making something happen. And if you want, you can even put out a little laugh while you do it. You're going to prove everybody wrong. Okay, and now take your energy, put it over your eyes, and breathe in something beautiful. Look deeply into the forest, look deeply towards the end of the ocean, look deeply into the stars. Hold the eyes steady. Hold the eyes unblinking. Good, and we'll try it one more time. So maybe that time you were like, well, I didn't receive beautiful energy, but I can feel a change. Like that's okay, right? That's like a step towards being able to receive, is being able to focus. So when you're depressed, you're focusing on something that's not helpful. You're focusing on self-loathing. You're focusing on self-pity. You're so focusing on self-hatred. You're focusing on judgment. I'm not getting anywhere. Your energy, something magical in between your hands, bring it over the eyes and receive. Little tiny particles of light, of energy that you made coming in through the eyes. Look a little deeper, a little further in space, and allow the eyes to receive. Relax the hands down. And close the eyes. Just check in now. Feet are still flat on the floor. Sit bones nice and even on the chair or the floor. Are you more willing to occupy your space? So when we're focusing on these green cards, the positive emotions that go with these cards are feeling open, feeling clarity. So just feel open. You start with something general. If you've studied Abraham Hicks, then you know as you redo your vibration, you start with something general. I can receive from nature. That's open. There's clarity in it. Good. Let's take the first the first green card, which is card number 15, if I can find it. It's arms up and breathe. So this just activates the lung meridian, which is in the thumb. It goes from the thumb all the way down the arm. You guys can't see, so they're all the way down the arm and then ends in the armpit. Okay, so arms up. You can spread the hands if you want. You can do anything you want. You wiggle the fingers. Arms up. And let's combine that with rubbing the palms together. And let's combine that with just a laugh, just like, ha ha ha. Because you know all this like blessing and dust and like beautiful stuff is falling down on you. Have you ever blessed yourself? Okay, arms up. Inhale. Stretch the heart as high as you can. Hold the arms up and exhale. Heart stretching up. Inhale. Spine stretching up. Exhale. Wiggle the fingers, twinkle the fingers. Move the thumbs. Last time, inhale. And relax down. Exhale. Let's clear the throat. That's the beginning of the snarl. If you want to put your hand on your diaphragm so that you can feel it engage your core muscles. Right? So the only thing I want you to notice is that your core muscles have engaged. All right? Place your hand on your heart. Let's do it like a depresso sigh. Or like, nothing ever works out. Nice shallow breath. Nothing ever works out. Okay? There's no energy there. The body doesn't generate energy. It's just, I'm drowning, right? So hand on the solar plexus, right? So if it continued, right, if that escalated, that would turn into a snarl, that would turn into anger, that would turn into outrage, right? So in other words, you want energy. So you want to be able to push back a little bit. You want to be able to stand up for yourself, right? You don't want to wait for someone to stand up for you. And you don't want to slip into hopelessness. So hopelessness up here. Oh God, I can't breathe, right? That beautiful band, Her, I love Her. She has a song, I can't breathe. You're taking my life from me. I can't breathe. You're taking my life from me. Right? If you can't breathe, you're not generating energy. So it's as if your life is being taken away. So this is how you get it back. Hand on the solar plexus. Let's start with clearing your throat, okay? Easiest thing I can think of. Well, blah, 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 blah. And even if you're blah, blahing to yourself, right? Well, you haven't lost that 5 pounds yet. Interrupt. Well, with the masks or the vaccines and you're engaging the diaphragm and pushing back. Well, you know what I think about politics? Sorry, I had something in my throat. And you just keep doing it until the energy, your energy, activates. Okay? So hopelessness, depression, on the bottom of the chart, right? If you're studying Abraham Hicks, there's, the whole barometer of emotions. Hopelessness and depression is at the bottom. What comes after that? Anger, frustration, some speaking, right? So they say for people depressed, they get into counseling, they just say, just make a noise. Why? Because it's using the breath. You're engaging your own system to start talking, to start expressing, right? Okay. Card number 26. Are we ready for this? Is this like too much? So we'll try it and we'll come back to it. So your hands on the solar plexus, you can feel it. You can raise your lips so we can see your teeth and know that you could bite if you wanted to, right? Or just one side of your face. I'm not so good at that. I can only do it on one side. You can sneer. So you're going to raise your upper lip. You're going to snarl at something, okay? It could be yourself. It could be your mind. Like, thank you so much for that wonderful information about the 5 pounds that I haven't lost. Yeah, thanks for the encouragement. And you want to know what else I think about politics? And you know what you need to do with your life is what I think about your life. Don't tell me about what I should do with my life. Right? And if that escalated even more, then you might do simhasana. Simha is the lion. Simha. Right? So somehow I got my hair all the way out there and I had claws and I was pretty fearless and fear inspiring, right? I was very courageous. My eyes would be open. My mouth is open. My tongue is out. Right? Because you're just going to scare away the thoughts that aren't working for you. And if you don't like the word scare away, then you're simply going to exhale them forcefully. Exhale is the mechanism that gets the junk out of your body, the junk out of your system and out of your brain. You have to release it easiest way through the exhale. So think of some thought that you haven't lost the weight or you don't do great yoga or you hurt yourself or there's something else wrong with your body or whatever is depressing for you. And now we're going to exhale that out. Inhale. So if you don't want a simhasana, you can snarl. Make sure, like there's probably someone on the side. Some other weird energy coming at you on the other side. Something maybe coming above. And go back to the snarl. and don't come back. If I catch you thinking that one more time. So you're pushing back. You are using your energy to push back on your situation. Close the mouth. Lips are touching, teeth are not. Inhale and see, is there more room for you? Can you be in your own space, make your own decisions, and feel satisfied and pleased? One more time, inhale. Claim the space on either side, in front of you. Exhale, behind you, above, below, and within. All right, so we're going to do just a little bit of dancing. Again, what we need during depression times is you just need to start doing something. So what does that mean? Doing something means that the muscles engage, the lymphatic system starts working. So if you're just sitting there, lymph system not working, there's no pump, right? So you have to move and stretch and hang and, get in the doorway and, try this way, try that way, try going upside down, whatever, in order to get the lymph system then flushing toxins out of the body, which naturally collect each night. Okay? So we're just going to wiggle the hips side to side, and then we're going to do something a little more intense in order to get to the liver, which is going to need to detox in states of depression. So let's begin with our dancing, okay? Just do anything you can to wiggle your hips. To move your waistline. Oh, goodness me, come on. Anything you can do to move the waistline. Bit of shaking. Seconds. Take your seat. We call them dance parties. They don't have to be big. All right, let's try our exercise again. So arms up and breathe. So inhale and see if you're more willing to receive. If you can't raise the arms up, you can always put them against the wall. Exhale down. Move the shoulders. So if you're just tuning in, our self-care class is focused on people who are managing depression. Good. So go ahead and just shake the hands. So again, we're talking about your first remedy in depression is your breath. The exhale. The next one is movement. Any kind of movement is going to activate the lymph system to start ushering out toxins, weird thoughts, bad thoughts, unhelpful energy. Move the waistline. Okay, let's try. That's exasperated sigh. It's like a snarl. Inhale through the nose. And then a little bit of a growl as you exhale. Nice long exhale. Okay? People who are depressed, they don't make any noise. Okay? They don't make any noise. They just take it all in and they just hold it there, right? Thinking that will help, right? Let's go back to the very first exercise. Claim the space around you and just think, all mine. It's all mine. I make all the decisions in here. Within my 6-foot radius of my body, I make all the decisions. It's all mine. And then, all right, so animals do this. You know how to do this. It's just like a warning. It's just like, don't come in my space. Maybe you do it very quietly. I mean it. Don't come in my space with all that mask politics, blah, blah. Don't be telling me what to do with my life. Or even to your own mind. Don't be telling me those nasty thoughts. All right. Take the hands on the waistline, fingers in front, thumbs behind. And you're going to move the waistline from side to side. So you don't have to press in with your fingers yet, but just notice your fingers are kind of on something. So back by your thumbs, right? You have intestines, the large intestines, the corners. Little more back and forth. Okay. And then bend forward a little bit so that the stomach can be a little bit soft. And see if you can dig fingers in on either side of the navel. All right, this is a little more intense. But, depression is intense. So do what you can. And then move the fingers a little wider, either side of the navel. We're just starting there. And then just like a cat can just knead the stomach. So I'm holding my hands as an adaptation, right? I'm holding my hands where they are and trying to just press in a little bit. Then I'm moving my rib cage, my shoulders, side to side. and you'll feel something change in the belly. Okay. Thank you for your courage. Inhale. Let's see if we dug up anything that needs to go. So you're going to blow it out just like you're blowing out birthday candles through the mouth, giving toxins, pathogens, viruses, negative thoughts, unhelpful thinking, an easy way to exit. Here's the door. One more time. Inhale. Did you dig up anything that needs to go? That you haven't made progress on this or that? Do we have to look at ourselves so myopically? And exhale it out. All right. So we'll go back to the belly in just a second. But now this is the next gradation. So if you're not snarling, right, then you're going to be doing something a little bit more. So maybe you're yelling. Wah! I'm so mad. That's good. If you're depressed and you start talking and you don't like this, you don't like that, you start making noise, that's good. Okay, that's a sign of healing. Okay, so coughing, laughing, sobbing are all the same mechanism in the body. And you can place your hand on your solar plexus if you want to feel the core muscles engage. That's what we want. We want your core muscles to be like, yes, I'm going to do something. All right. So for right now, what are we going to do? We're going to laugh. Okay. This is to get your exhale going and to get your breath pump started. Here we go. Yeah. And if you're too depressed to do that, right, you can just say, ha. Ha! Ha! I'm not going to laugh. Ha! 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 You can just do that. You can cough. Anything, all those things engage the core muscles. I'm going to giggle. And then he or she told me how I should live my life. She told me how to live my life. He told me how it's going to be. Can you imagine? He told me how it was going to go down. He didn't know, like, this is all mine. Okay, so now maybe you're a little tired. Let's take a pause. Inhale. See, is there more willingness to breathe in, to bring in good stuff, exhale out the bad stuff? We don't care what he or she thinks. It only matters what you think. Inhale again. What do you think you should do? What do you feel like doing? Exhale. Giving yourself permission to be. Same exercise in the beginning of class. You're sitting with your feet, soles of feet flat on the floor, sit bones balanced on the floor, and you're claiming the space around you on either side, 6 feet in front, 6 feet behind. All mine. all mine, above, all mine, below, all mine. And if someone encroaches into yours, you're like, it's mine. All right. This is a little more intense. If this is too intense for you, what we're going to do is we're going to hook the fingers underneath the rib cage, and we're going to bend over in that direction in order to push the fingertips into the organ. So we're going to do it on one side, the stomach side. Just push the fingers into the stomach and spleen area. Then we're going to hook on the other side and push the fingertips into the liver area in order to activate some detox. Okay? So if you're not doing that, you can simply go back to what we had before. You can have your hands on your waistline and just move the hands back and forth. Move the shoulders and move the hips. You can do that even sitting down. Or if you're moving on, then let's start with the left side first. So I'm not going to mirror. You go ahead and just take the left hand and hook it underneath the the rib cage. Okay, so you can kind of feel that, right? There's a rib there. So you hook, right? And then what you're going to do is you're just going to hold. You're going to hold the other wrist, and then hopefully Facebook people will figure it out. You're going to put the wrist down on the thigh, and you're just gonna lean in that direction. So then the fingertips are gonna press up into the stomach and spleen area. Okay, so do what you can. If you don't want the wrist all the way down, you can just kind of hold the rib cage and just lean in that direction. Depends on how much weight you have there in the belly. Okay, so the belly starts to collect fat around the organs, and that makes it difficult for them to breathe and function. So let's see if we can break some of that up, get the toxicities going out. Here we go. So you're inhaling and exhaling there. Just find a comfortable way to lean over that area and breathe in around the hand and breathe out. Relax. Good. And come up. Inhale through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. Anything that needs to go, anything that doesn't feel pleasing, satisfying, encouraging, loving, warm, joyful, open, hopeful, encouraging, supportive. Breathe that in and exhale anything else. All right, we're going to do the right side. That's the liver side. So this side might be like, ooh, well, I'm not sure about that. So you hook your fingers underneath the rib cage, and then you're just going to lean in that direction. Okay, so you can balance. You can hold the other wrist, the wrist with the other hand if you want to. Basically, then you're just going to lean in that direction. Inhale and exhale around the fingertips. Bah. Coming up when you're ready. Ah. Bah. Bah. Inhale. Exhale. It's disgusting. So everything has to be digested through the liver. That's all your food, but also your prescription drugs, all your vitamins, your experiences. Everything goes through the liver. Inhale. And I'll give yourself permission to just, the disgusting stuff, let's let it go. So again, unless you're on a chemical antidepressant, which inhibits the neurotransmitters from giving you information, I want you to feel. I want you to feel, what does that feel like to have something inside the body that's like, it needs to go. Why? Because it doesn't match. Inhale. And one more time, just like the yucky stuff. Let it go. Okay, so this is based on a yogic exercise, which is Mukula Mudra. They usually do it also at the navel. We're not doing that today. All right, so just bring the knees to the chest. Give yourself a hug. So if you're in a chair, then just bring either one leg or both legs up and just wrap your arms around the knees. Safe space. As you inhale, the belly will press against the thighs. This is your space. Mine, all mine. Let's do 3 hissing breaths and then we'll go into our deep relaxation. Keep your knees where they are. Let's just do one more. Again, giving yourself permission to be. Lying down on the floor, sitting quietly, whatever feels good to you. And whatever is touching the earth, whether it's the soles of the feet or the back of the spine, extend tiny thread-like hairs out through the bottom. Whatever's touching the earth, extend tiny thread-like hairs into the earth. And let the toxins, it's like a black tar, let it just kind of go out through those tiny thread-like hairs down into the earth. Allowing the exhale something coming in, and something going out. Allowing yourself to bring something in and to let something go. Focus it on letting the junk go. Release it through the tiny thread-like hairs in whatever's touching the floor. So if the soles of the feet are on the floor, tiny thread-like hairs, just let anything that doesn't serve you drain out through the feet. Through the feet, through the back of the spine. On the exhale, 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 being open to beautiful outcomes. Visualize something working out. Just being with that person. Tinkering with that project. Using your imagination. Just do a little turn, a little twirl. And when you're ready, placing the hands on the heart wherever you are, lying down or sitting. Hands on either side or one on top of the other. Let's do 3 hums. And in your mind's eye, claiming the space 6 feet around you on either side, within you, in front, behind, above and below. And relaxing the hands down. Thank you so much for joining the self-care class focused on helping people who are managing depression. First thing, your exhale. Second thing, move around. Third thing, in the beginning, as you start managing depression, you give yourself permission to be however you are. You give yourself permission to be. So we'll do more classes based on these themes. But for now, if you want to buy the book, it's available on Amazon. It comes with a beautiful set of cards. We've scheduled the next self-care training. It's in October, begins October 1st. So go out there, claim your space, be beautiful, shine your light. It makes a huge difference. So thank you for being here. Namaste.